A very good day, everyone. It's my pleasure to be the moderator in this discussion. We from Group 18, consisting of me, Clarice, Felicity, Benedict, Hannes, and Amira. So today we would like to have a discussion on advantages and disadvantages of gender diversity at workplace. So today we would like to focus on three advantages, which are very perspective that leads to the smarter decision making. Second, value employees equally, and lastly, enhancing collaboration between employees. And also two point of disadvantages, which are sexual harassment and low salary or paid differently. So, what is gender diversity? Gender diversity refers to an even ratio of men and women. Some of the most well-known industry areas, the male employees' dominance over females are computing, manufacturing, medicine, and science. Men and women's equal balance is required to fair and productive working environment, more commonly than not. So, in my first point, for very perspective that leads to the smarter decision making, one important part of diversity is having both men and women working together. It's just not about having a mix of people, where the real benefits is having different perspectives that makes our decisions smarter. So imagine in a workplace where everyone thinks the same. It's like having a toolkit with only one tool. But with gender diversity, we get a range of perspectives where shaped by different experience and insight that both men and women bring, making a good decision like solving a puzzle. If every piece of the puzzle looks the same, we might miss important things. But by welcoming diverse perspectives, including those influenced by gender differences, we open up to a world of ideas and creative solutions. The mix of thoughts makes our decision making more thorough and effective. So, in conclusion, the advantages of the gender diversity in a workplace having a range of creating an environment that are not only respect individual views but also drive everyone towards more success. Embracing gender diversity is more than uh, a smart move, but it also shows commitment to unlocking the full potential of our team and bringing the rewards of diverse ideas and perspectives to every decision that we make. So let's move on to Amira. What is your opinion about our topic today?
Thank you, Clarice. I kinda disagree with your point. Although gender diversity in the workplace bring a lot of the advantage when it comes to sharing idea or opinion, it can also bring disadvantage such as sexual harassment, especially among female employees. The term sexual harassment include unwelcome sexual advance, requests for sexual favors, and other verbal or physical harassment of a sexual nature in the workplace. Sexual harassment does not always have to be specifically about sexual behavior or directed at a specific person. Moreover, sexual harassment may be a light issue to be discussed, but people do not know what the effects of sexual harassment towards the victim are very dangerous. Experiencing sexual harassment may cause some victims to face physical or mental health concern. For instance, victims who experience sexual harassment tend to have a trauma, high stress or pressure, insecure, anxiety, or could be worse, depression. This situation did not only affect the victim but also affect the victim performance at work. Victim will feel afraid to talk to people around them, especially male employers. My second point is the factors that could possibly cause sexual harassment happen in the workplace. The first one is power. This usually happens when people with a high rank in an organization abuse their power to take advantage of ordinary workers, especially female workers. Second one is victim attitude. In some cases, the victim was found to freely and friendly without keeping boundary with male workers, so that it was too comfortable to joke about things that had an element of sex. My last point is one of the reasons why victims refuse to report the issue is most of the perpetrators are high-ranking people in the organization. For example, when an intern student is physically sexually harassed by a manager or supervisor, the percentage of others to believe the victim when she makes a report is very low, and since she is a newbie in the workplace. Instead, the victim is likely to be fired or viewed negatively by other workers. In conclusion, gender diversity in the workplace is something normal and gives a lot of advantage. However, in some circumstances, the limit of association between male and female employees must be maintained to avoid the occurrence of things such as direct or indirect sexual harassment. That's all from me. Thank you. Passing back to Clarice.
Thank you, Amira, for your point of view on our topic today. So let's move on to our next speaker, Felicity. What is your opinion on our topic today?
Thank you, moderator. I am sorry, Miss Emira, but I disagree with your point. My opinion that I would like to share is about the practice of valuing each employee equally, regardless of their gender. This isn't just about following rules, it's about a deeper commitment to fairness and recognizing the individual strength, perspective, and contribution of every team member, irrespective of their gender identity. When employees feel valued and treated equally, they are more likely to be motivated and engaged in their work. This heightened sense of purpose and commitment translates into increased productivity and improved overall performance. First of all, that I would like to talk about is valuing employees equally creates a positive and inclusive work environment. When individuals feel respected and appreciated, it contributes to a culture of collaboration, teamwork, and mutual support. This positive atmosphere not only boosts morale but also attracts and retains top talent. Besides that, organizations that prioritize equality and fairness tend to experience higher levels of employee satisfaction and loyalty. Valued employees are more likely to stay with the company, reducing turnover costs and contributing to a stable and experienced workforce. In addition, in an environment where employees are valued equally, there's a greater willingness to embrace change. Valued employees feel empowered to contribute their ideas and perspective, making the organization more adaptable and responsive to evolving market demands. That's all from me. Thank you, moderator.
Thank you, Felicity. It was a great point to be said. So, what can you say, Anis, about our topic today? Does gender diversity at workplace brings advantages or disadvantages?
Thank you, our moderator, Clarice. But that's a good point, Felicity, but I have to disagree with you. This is because low salary or paid differently issues, which is gender pay gap, commonly happen at a workplace. Gender pay refers to the difference in average earning between men and women in the workforce. It is typically expressed as a percentage of men's earning. This gap exists when women on average earn less than men for performing similar work or work of equal value. The gender pay gap is a complex and multi-faced issue influenced by various factors including occupational segregation, discrimination, and societal expectations. So the first cause of the gender pay gap is occupational segregation. This is because women and men often work in different industries and occupations, and some sectors traditionally dominated by women tend to have lower average wage. This occupational segregation contributes to the overall gender pay gap. The next causes of the gender pay gap is discrimination. Gender-based discriminations can manifest in various forms, including biases in hiring, promotions, and salary negotiations. The motherhood penalty, where women may face career setbacks or reduced earning due to caregiving responsibilities, is an example of discriminatory practices. So the consequences of the gender pay gap extend beyond mere economic disparities. Financial inequality between men and women results in different levels of disposable income and economic independence. For women, particularly those in single-parent households, this can lead to higher rates of poverty. So to solve these issues, government and organizations must enact and enforce equal pay legislation to ensure that women receive equal compensation for equal work. Flexible work policies and family-friendly initiatives should be done to support individuals, especially women, in balancing work and family responsibilities. Education and training programs also important to empower individuals and organizations to navigate negotiation processes and address biases. So that is my point for this topic, which is gender equality. So I will passing back to our moderator, which is Clarice Makasis.
Thank you, Hanis, for your explanation and opinion about our topic. So let's move on to the next speaker, Benedict.
Thank you, moderator. I'm sorry, Anis, you have a great point, but I have to disagree with one of your point about the causes of the gender pay gap. So basically, the gender pay gap is not solely a result of discrimination. It can also be influenced by variations such as work hours, negotiation staff, and career interruption. So some studies argue that when these factors are taken into account, the gap diminishes significantly. It is crucial to approach the gender pay gap issue with a nuanced perspective. So considering both societal and individual choice that contribute to the overall picture. So keep in mind that the gender pay gap is multi-phase issue and various perspectives exist. So this alternative perspective emphasize the importance of individual choice and consider other factors beyond thematic issue. Okay, so now it's time for me to move on to my point. So my part is to talk about the advantages of enhancing collaboration between employees, which is between both male and female. So my first point is breaking down stereotypes. Collaboration allows individuals to showcase their skills and contributions irrespective of gender stereotypes. So when employees work together on projects, have the opportunity to challenge and break down preconceived notions about what roles are suitable for both men and women. For example, in the workplace, collaboration provides a platform for individuals to showcase their skills irrespective of gender stereotypes. So when diverse teams work together, they challenge preconceived notions about suitable roles for men and women. So you can imagine a scenario where team members defy traditional expectations. A woman leads a technical project, a man excels in a traditionally female-dominated role. So this instance not only challenge stereotypes, but also inspire others within the organization. So my second point is about leadership opportunities for all. So basically, collaboration allows individuals to demonstrate their leadership skills and capabilities. So by promoting collaborative culture, organization can provide equal opportunities for both men and women to take on leadership roles and responsibilities. So picture a workplace where collaboration isn't just a buzzword but a culture. In such an environment, organizations have the power to level the playing field and offer equal leadership opportunities to both men and women. It's about breaking away from the old norms and recognizing the leadership isn't tied to gender but to the unique strength and skills each person brings. Imagine team projects where everyone has the chance to lead, contribute ideas, to take responsibilities. This isn't just about ticking box for diversity, it's about creating a space where talent and leadership potential are acknowledged and nurtured, regardless of whether you're a guy or a girl. So that's all from me. So I will pass back to the moderator. Thank you.
Thank you for your opinion, Benedict. So does anyone have anything to say?
No.
I think it is clear
No,
enough.
So, alright then, so at the end of this discussion, majority agree that gender diversity at workplace brings advantages, while the rest agree that this topic brings advantages. I would like to thank all the members that have been actively participate in our discussion today. I think that's all from us.